Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian Donnelly. I'm an expert in distilled spirits with 9 years experience in the alcoholic beverage industry, and my goal is to educate consumers more about the alcoholic beverages they enjoy so they can make better shopping and drinking decisions. So what is the Mijenta brand? Well, the name Mijenta is a riff on mi gente, or my people in Spanish, la gente being the people. First of all, it's an additive-free tequila from the Los Altos region of Jalisco, and Los Altos is often translated or anglicized as the Highlands when talking about growing regions for agaves used for tequila. And second, it's the first tequila brand to receive a B Corp certification. And we'll talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. And the goal of the brand is to bring people together. And I'm going to read their kind of mission statement. So Mijenta delivers a version of what tequila should be: complex, balanced, and gastronomic. Referencing some notes from the brand, I'm going to be reading a kind of long-form overview of the brand. Mijenta tequila uses only the best ingredients, including 100% fully mature Blue Weber agave from the highlands of Jalisco, also known as Los Altos, and a very meticulous process to create an authentic, additive-free spirit that captures the unique terroir of the region. From the outset, we had a deep commitment to environmental sustainability and giving back to the local community. We're proud to be the first tequila producer to receive B Corp certification, which is a powerful validation of our desire to have a positive, lasting impact on the planet and our communities. We are also woman-led, from our co-founder and sustainability director, Alisa Som, to our maestra tequilera. Mijenta was awarded the 2023 prestigious Outstanding Spirits Producer and Agave Producer of the Year trophies by the International Wine and Spirits Competition. All right, there are 4 pillars that make up the Mijenta brand, and that's sustainable, community, artisanal, and authentic. And I'm going to talk through each of those individually. So, sustainable. Mijenta takes a holistic approach to sustainability, seeking a positive impact across the product's life cycle, including using eco-friendly packaging, supporting responsible agriculture, and working with like-minded partners. Mijenta is fully carbon neutral, including our products. Next is community. Mijenta works hand in hand with local businesses and partners with like-minded organizations to provide support to communities. Next is artisanal. Using only the best ingredients in a meticulous process, Mijenta is crafted with passion and precision while remaining rooted in traditional techniques. And lastly, authentic, a very dangerous world, especially within the agave category. Using fully mature Blue Weber agave, slowly cooked for many hours and fermented using special yeast, Mijenta is carefully distilled to preserve all of its rich flavors. All right, the final product is the Gran Reserva Añejo. And here's what the shipping container looks like. Absolutely beautiful box. Let's see if I can capture all this in one frame without knocking over my microphone. All right, look at that. Okay. Here's what the bottle looks like. Beautiful packaging, just like the rest of the portfolio. And let's see, this is also going to be distilled NOM 1499, which is Casa Tequilera de Randas. Additive free. Carbon neutral, bottled at 80 proof for 40% ABV. Gran Reserva Añejo. And the bottle I have is number 3, 2023. All right, referencing my notes. Our Añejo Gran Reserva begins with our Blanco tequila, which is aged for a minimum of 18 months in American white oak, French oak, Acacia casks, and cherry barrels before being blended to create our taste profile. As we observe it in the glass, it is full-bodied with an intense golden color and copper tones that shine vibrantly. On the nose, we find an elegant notes of cacao nibs with layers of butterscotch, cooked agave, and hints of tobacco. As we taste it, we find a smooth and velvety spirit with an array of complex flavors, ranging from dried fruits to spices and coffee. So this Añejo, it's more of a specialty Añejo, and 18 months in barrel, and it's going to be aged in American white oak, French oak, Acacia oak, Acacia cask, and cherry barrels. So 4 different types of oak, 18 months, specialty Añejo. I think this is going to be really special. And if I remember a story that the supplier told me about this, the Maestra Tequilera tried to order sherry barrels and through translation or accidentally received cherry barrels, and she decided to keep it. And then, the flavor profile must have been so good that that's something that she stuck with. Referencing the notes from the brand, I just have a few more talking points about this product. So, unique, rich, and balanced profile. Crafted to be an unparalleled ultra-premium tequila, Añejo achieves the perfect harmony between its agave counterparts. Between its agave components and oak-flavored notes, this balance sets it apart from the predominantly wood flavor found in the majority of Añejos on the market. Quality over speed. We didn't cut any corners and created the Añejo from a small reserve of our Blanco. Despite producing lower yields, it is aged in handcrafted wood barrels for a longer period of time than the industry average. Lastly, Mijenta uses no additives to accelerate the finishing process. Lastly, rare and artisanal. Añejo is Mijenta's most exclusive expression to date, with a limited number of bottles produced in small batches. Crafted by one of the most respected tequila authorities in Mexico, Añejo is a display in artistry that is priced truly as a rare tequila and not based off packaging or bottle. This luscious tequila will elevate any special occasion simply neat. That way you get to have a special relationship with Aranda's terroir and its angel share. It is the perfect companion to grilled and smoky proteins as well as earthy grains and vegetables. Furthermore, it will elevate dessert occasions with its cacao and soft tea notes. All right, here's a quote from Maestra Tequilera Ana Maria Romero. We developed a unique approach to create Mijenta Añejo Gran Reserva that makes it unlike any other aged tequila. The tequila matures in a selection of 4 bespoke casks. American white oak, French oak barrels that develop its flavor profile and texture. Acacia barrels enhance the body while adding a light herbal and citrus note. Finally, the cherry casks, as opposed to the more traditional sherry casks, enhance the fruity notes. After all that, I'm super excited to try this. I don't think I've ever tried this product before. Get the same glass cap. Fix my microphone. The appearance is described as full-bodied with an intense golden color and copper tones that shine vibrantly on the glass, unveiling a harmonious maturation process. Couldn't have put it any better myself. And you'll notice for 18 months in barrel, it doesn't have that much darker of a color than most reposados at this price point, which is probably a good thing, especially for an additive-free tequila. The nose is described as elegant notes of cacao nips, aromas with layers of butterscotch, cooked agave, and hints of tobacco. Ooh, yeah, very noticeable different nose than that reposado. It's much richer. I mean, that butterscotch, tobacco, cacao. You can definitely find all those, and it smells noticeably different than the reposado. The palate is described as smooth and velvety with an array of complex flavors ranging from dried fruits to spices to coffee. So let's give it our first sip. Ooh. That's really good. There's a lot of flavor there, but it's not big and bold. It doesn't just jump out and smack you right in the face. It slowly unveils its flavor. It just little by little, one after another, kind of gives you those flavors in a very finesse-driven way. Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to revisit this. Definitely smooth and velvety. Definitely complex. Dried fruit, spices, and coffee. I would say that is absolutely spot on. That is a very accurate description of this. Long finish, not boozy at all. Super delicious, super enjoyable. Rich, but not in an overpowering way. Not like sickly rich. You know, some of those specialty añejos just feel like a bomb of stereotypical flavors. Whereas this is like, it's got some class to it. It's got some finesse, and it kind of gives you those complex flavors in little bite-sized increments with each sip. And again, this is aged for a minimum of 18 months in a blend of American white oak, French acacia cask, and cherry barrels. So not sherry barrels, literally cherry oak barrels, which is really cool and really unique. So now with the Reposado, we saw the introduction of French oak and French acacia barrels. And then now for the specialty añejo, we're seeing those same French acacia oak barrels, but also the introduction of cherry oak, which is super cool and super unique. No one is doing cherry oak aged tequila, especially añejo tequila. So I think this really sets this product apart stylistically. All right, finally, let's talk pricing. So in my home market, the specialty añejo retails somewhere between $130 and $140. So well over $100, but you're still under $150. This is not an extra añejo, but it's a very complex, very interesting specialty añejo. So is this product worth the money? I'm going to put my flag in the ground and say that it is. I think this product is worth the money for the customers that can afford it, or for your kind of agave enthusiasts that have the palate and the interest to taste this and spend the kind of money to taste this product, because this is a noticeably different flavor profile compared to the other specialty añejos that I've had. You know, the Herradura Legend, Don Julio, 1942. This is crazy different than all those. And that's in a good way. I think this product is incredibly enjoyable. I think it's interesting. I think it's different. I think it's complex and dynamic. And I'm going to go ahead and make the statement that I think this product is worth the money. If you spent $130 to $140 on this product, and you are the type of drinker looking for something that this product offers, I think you will not be disappointed. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe even learned something. Please give this video a like and consider subscribing. If you'd like to be notified whenever I have new content on my website or this YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to my email newsletter. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you would like to support this channel further, please consider becoming a Patreon member or gift me a cocktail to the link below in the description. Thank you so much again for your support. If you don't care about the video component of these brand education and product tasting reviews, then please consider subscribing to my podcast. You can find it on Spotify, you can find it on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you consume your podcasts. Thank you so much for your support. Finally, if you have some feedback for the channel or some recommendations of content that you would like to see, please leave me a comment or shoot me an email. I read every single email personally, and I try my best to respond to all of them. So if you would like to have a more in-depth conversation, shoot me an email. If you have some recommendations for future videos or improvements to this channel, please leave me a comment below. Thank you so much again for watching, and as always, please drink responsibly.